to them because part of them still belongs to someone else. This is what happens at true status. If I run through 10 chicks, I get to know I've ruined 10 wives, guaranteed 10 divorces, guaranteed, because whoever she marries, she will not be happy with because she will dream of me for the rest of her fucking human existence, guaranteed. That's how it gets. You get to that point at a certain status of man.
How do you get to that point?
You got to get your shit together. How many push-ups have you done today?
None.
The fuck? Why ask me stupid questions?
How many have you done?
Bro, I do I'm ready. I live ready. I do push-ups in my sleep.
How many push-ups do you do a day?
I don't really train the gym too often. I do like 500, 1,000 push-ups a day. If I'm ever on the computer, I set myself little targets. So if I'm on the computer and I'll set a time, or I'll say when this song ends or whatever mentally, and then I'll just drop and do as many as I can.
You try to do a 500 to 1,000?
500 to 1,000 a day, yeah.
I could do
How many can you bang out in one set?
100, 150.
Wow.
So
what else is your like lifting schedule?
That's it, man. I just do a bunch of push-ups.
Just push-ups?
Bunch of push-ups. If I'm in the gym, I'll train, but yeah. I live on the road, so I don't often get access to a gym.
You guys don't just go to the gym on like...
Well, if I stay in a nice hotel, there'll be gyms, but I do lots of like car rallies and shit. I'm on the car, or I'm about to be on a boat for a week, and this kind of shit's hard, right? But you can easily find time.
You must diet really good then, no?
Not really.
You eat whatever the fuck you want?
Boys, if he fucking says he eats a banana a day, I'm gonna lose it. Okay? This motherfucker unironically watched One Punch Man and was like, yeah, that's how I work. You know, I used to have hair, right? And then I got a Bugatti, okay? And then my hair fall out. Why did it fall out? It's because I worked out too much. That's right. I did. I mean, what the one lunch, man. dude. He's just doing the Saitama schedule.
I eat basically whatever I want, drink a lot, smoke a lot.
Damn.
Yeah, but like 1,000 push-ups a day is enough if you actually just a drop. And this is another thing that we can go into another point, a meta point.
Is that
I already ran the top of the hour ad break, but good try, chatter. Haha, get better.
really the key? Like just doing push-ups?
Yeah, but you have to live with competitive males. This is another point it's kind of related to what I was going to say. One of the reasons my life's so fantastic and I'm such a high-performing human being is because I live with other competitive men. You are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If I'm in a group of 5 men and all of them are dropping doing push-ups all the time.
I love this, dude. It's just like basic fucking, and now he dives into the basic self-help book shit. That's it. Like he's Jordan Peterson. This is Jordan Peterson, but like fucking cooler looking, especially if you're like an insecure man.
Am I going to be the only one who doesn't do it?
That's so funny.
I'm asking. It's
no,
a genuine question.
True.
If everyone starts busting out push-ups, am I going to be the only guy who goes, "Oh, my arms are tired," like a bitch?
If I hung with you for 5 days and you boys are just ripping push-ups,
you're going to start doing them, right?
Yeah.
Now, if we're doing more than you, you're going to try and beat us.
Yeah.
So you're going to do as many as you can.
No, of course. You are who you're around in every situation.
That's right. So if I'm rolling with people and we're all in constant competition, then you're going to stay a competitive male. So the reason it's easy for me to do push-ups is because
I think healthy competition is the key to everything.
It's it's the key to masculinity. Men, for the longest human period of time, were in gangs or armies. This is how we've always been. So if my brother, who's bigger than me, drops and starts doing it, well, I'm going to sit there and go, "Oh, I don't feel like it." So you have to be competitive. This is another thing that actually ties into things we're talking about, where it's actually detrimental when women and men live together completely and exclusively. Women always say this. When women get a real G, they try to attach themselves to you. Don't live with your boys anymore. Live with just me. Come
Oh, no. Bro, you're 35, homie. What the fuck? He's literally saying like, oh, you know, my girlfriend doesn't want me living with the boys. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, he's 40. He's 40. Man's 40 talking about how he wants to live with the boys. He's like, no, I'm gonna have a sleepover every night. That's what it's like when you're a top G living with other top blokes. Okay? You're in your pajamas, right? And you're having a sleepover every fucking night. And we can watch all the cool action movies that the girls, yucky, with the cooties, don't want to fucking watch.
Come on, we'll be a real couple, blah, blah. And I understand why they want that, because they want to remove you from all the bullshit they're afraid of, right? The girls, the parties, the fun. They want you to completely rely on them so they have power and control over you. But if you live exclusively just with a chick, you are not going to be as competitive as a man.
So it's not smart.
It's not, well, it's going to make her happy. That's fine. But I'm talking about purely emotion out of it, logically. You're not going to be as competitive as a man as if you live with your boys who are competitive. If you're training for a fight, you don't live with just your chick. You live with a bunch of men. Trainers, It's done on purpose, right? If you're with your boys and you're all competitive, and it doesn't just have to be physical, you can be competitive with anything. If you live with 5 millionaires and they're telling you every day how much money they're making, you're going to be really pissed off being broke. You're gonna be furious.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna have it.
100%.
Well, if you're living with your chick,
Bro, he should have thought about living with 5 non-misogynistic adult men instead. And then maybe we could have had a very different top G. Maybe that's the problem. The dudes this homie has surrounded himself with are just fucking terrible.
and you're broke, but you know, she cooks for you. She sucks dick good. You watch Netflix. You can get very, very comfortable very, very quickly with very, very little living with a chick. So there's another reason my life is so fantastic. Is because if I had a woman, no matter how perfect she would be, I'd be like, look, I live with my brother and my cousin and my team. I live with you sometimes. Yeah, I stay with you sometimes, but I'm with them because I must compete against them. Because competing against them means I automatically compete against the world and I automatically win because I'm living with some of the most competitive people on the planet.
What?
That's how it goes. So it's another thing that ties into it, right? So the whole frame, what's actually also very interesting is, I need the lighter again, if you don't mind, my friend. The lighter?
Where is it? Oh.
We're talking about status and how women love status, but are you going to be a high status man if you're not competitive? No. So you'll get a chick, you'll fall in love with her. You go, this is a really good one. Let me move in with her. Let me do the right thing. You're going to live with her, and you're slowly, over a matter of time, years, months, whatever, going to fall off. And now there's other dudes out there who are hungry.
That's true, man.
Hey, bro, and then you're going to wonder why everyone's getting divorced. I'll tell you why, because you moved in with that bitch and got a belly sitting around eating lasagna. That's why.
I will say that's true. I mean, I had a girlfriend once, and I felt like I wasn't doing as much, but once it was over, it was game over. I was just going nuts.
Oh, Croatia. All right, bro.
Damn, did he just get fucking topped? Did Top G just get fucking topped from some Croatian hospitality guy? This is a real beta behavior. I thought he...
I find that very true, the falling off thing, because when you get too comfortable and you feel as if like you're content with life, like especially with just another girl, it's gonna be hard. I mean,
well, women want to make your life comfortable. A good woman...
Yeah.
All right, bro. A good woman will do what she's supposed to do, which is make your life comfortable, right? She'll cook for you, chill, blah, 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 which is fine. That's what she's supposed to do. She's a good chick. But it's going to make you comfortable. It's going to make you lazy. You are going to lose your competitive edge.
I will say that, yeah.
So if you're most competitive when you're a man, in fact, this actually can be translated into a bunch of things at large. You can translate this to society as a whole. You can translate this to basic things like fucking crime rates, G. You look at some of these countries in the world now where crime is getting out of control. A lot of it's related to the fact there's military-age men or young men in gangs who can't get no pussy because women are just chasing clout. And you got these young men who can't get no pussy, and they get angry and aggressive, and they're like, well, what can I do about it?
Dude, I'm always thinking about the crime rate in Japan. You know what I mean? Like, it's just fucking crazy, you know? I'm always thinking about that. It's true. Even if you, what do you mean? What do you mean it's lower? It doesn't matter. Top G said it's real. Okay. Also, I love the idea that like we've arrived at like not crime is a consequence of socioeconomic conditions. Okay, which is boring, old. You know who thought that? People in ancient Greece, right? It's boring. But the other attitude is that like crime is happening because racial disparities or whatever. That's what the racist guy thinks. But if you're a tater tot, crime is happening because women aren't throwing pussy your way. I love that. That's awesome. That's a refreshing take. Ladies, think twice before you refuse to sleep with the fucking weirdo at school, okay? After all, he might become the school shooter, and that's your fault now. Yeah.
I need to matter. Get rich or die trying. So there's like it's all related. Like women are required to a certain degree to soften men. I understand that. And having no women in your life at all will make you dangerous. It'll take it too far. But you can't go too far the other way and just become fucking soft.
Yeah.
What's your thought on Islam and everything? Because I know in the Quran and stuff, like you could have up to 4 wives and stuff. So I've seen you talk about it a little bit, but I would like to know like what you think about it.
I think it's the last religion on the planet.
You think it's the right religion? I
think it's the last religion. So if it's the last true religion on the planet, then it has to be the correct one. Because I don't think any other...
Okay, I'm sorry. I mean, Andrew Tate based. I'm sorry. My man's preaching The truth.
The last one.
It's the last religion because no other religion has boundaries which they enforce. If you will tolerate everything, then you stand for nothing. If your book says X, but you refuse to say the book says this, I'm sticking to what the book says. Doesn't matter what the subject is, right? I don't want to get us banned. I think everyone can work it out. If you're a Christian, 99% of Christians are ignoring every single rule inside the Bible every single day.
Christians interpret the Bible, you're saying? Like they pick and choose what they want?
Brother, let me tell you something, okay? Muslims are ignoring a lot of those rules as well, Andrew. Obviously, you are just unaware of that, but Muslims are ignoring like 90% of the rules as well, just like Christians are. Like, what the fuck? The joke is, in Muslim community, the joke is like, as long as you don't eat pork, you know what I mean? Like, you're doing everything. Only in the West, yeah. If only sausage big, thank you. Man, if only I had like grown up in a fucking non-Western 98% Muslim country and I had like some kind of experience with such realities. Oh man, if only, bro. If only I knew at all how that works. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, they'll try and say I interpret it differently. I believe in God, but I don't believe in that.
Yeah, no, there is no different interpretation of Islam. Famously, motherfucker, even Jordan Peterson, okay? Even Jordan Peterson understands that like there's conflict amongst the Sunnis and the Shias. You know what I mean? Andrew Tate hasn't gotten to that chapter in his life. You know what I'm talking about? He's like, yeah, no. I love when like some fucking dickhead in Idaho has the audacity to tell me like, no, Hasan, you don't understand how the fucking Muslim world works, brother. Like, okay, what's up, dude? How many Muslims are you encountering in your fucking life on your day-to-day living in Iowa? Okay.
That's not what the book says. It doesn't say ignore half of me. It says follow me. Only Muslims follow their book.
No, true.
So they're the last religion.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit if Christians come along and say, I'm a Christian, Give a fuck. You ignore the Bible.
Well, isn't there a lot of Muslims that don't follow the Quran too, though?
I'm sure there's a lot of Muslims who don't completely follow the Quran. But I'm saying that if you were to go out there and try and find Muslims who live true to the Quran completely, you can find them. Yeah. You ain't going to find it.
I mean, you can find Christians and Jews that follow their version, their religious scripture. They're called fundamentalists. They're fundamentalists. They're fundies. And they do live. The whole point, of course, is that, no, you can't, Hasan. Brother, oh my God. First and foremost, there is no such thing as following religious scripture to a T. Okay? It just doesn't happen. That's insane. Like, even one of the most basic things is regularly fucking cast aside in Islam, which is like men not wearing fucking gold jewelry and shit like that. Hasan, please accurately represent Islam. You said as long as you eat pork, most Muslims feel they are good. This is incorrect. It is not eating pork and also engaging in crypto. These are the two cardinal sins. Thank you. That's true. No usury. Like, homie literally says most Muslims follow the Quran to a T. It's like, bro, usury is a sin. It's haram. So what's up? You think there aren't fucking banks in the Islamic world? What is he saying? And yeah, no, Timur is joking, obviously. I am responding to fucking Andrew Tate here.
I think you can find Christians.
No, you won't. Bullshit.
Yeah.
Muslim religion, I mean, not to even, no diss on any religion, but like, dude, you're not going to find a Muslim slut. Like,
that's right.
Like a woman that's a Muslim.
Bro, what? What? You're not going to find a Muslim slut? What are you talking about, dude? What the fuck? Yo, is this dude Muslim? Is he? I don't know anything about this guy, but like, Mia Khalifa? What? Mia Khalifa isn't Muslim, you fucking weirdo. She's Christian. She just wore a hijab in a porno. Mia Khalifa is not Muslim, you fucking weirdos. She's never been Muslim. She's just Christian. She just wore a hijab in a porno. But that doesn't change anything. Of course there are promiscuous Muslim women. What the fuck? Oh my God, dude. Half the jokes in Turkey literally revolve around like fucking ladies wearing turbans and then, doing promiscuous shit. Salim was born into a Muslim family, but I don't think he follows it anyway. Yeah.
Muslim that's a
Bro,
simp.
you put me in any fucking church. Give me the hottest church.
There's
girl.
Muslim sluts out there.
I'm sure there are, but I'm saying the point he's making is you can find a bunch of women who adhere to Islam who are still virgins to the age of 25 waiting for an arranged marriage.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You will not find that under Christianity.
100%.
Yes, you will. What the fuck? Yes, you will. What do you mean? You absolutely can. What? Why is he saying these things? Like, and also, this is not a good quality to begin with. Like, what the fuck? Bro, just literally, please, just like meet fucking new people, I guess. Go hang out. Why is it that these motherfuckers unironically always hang out with like the non-religious? Go hang out with the religious people then, bro. If you think they're so great, then go hang out with some fucking fundies, dog. What's wrong with you? Why are you hanging out with these fucking weirdo virgins? They're clearly haram. Why are you go hang out with the fucking villagers in Romania or some shit? Like why are you here? Actually, don't do that. I don't want them to have to withstand your experience, your personality. But
Find some.
Yeah, you could find a couple.
Bullshit,
But you're right.
bro.
There's probably more Muslims that follow.
There's
more devout Muslims than devout Christians.
Christianity has no power left. It's a power. Even the Pope is up here talking about, and I
am an ex-Muslim from Israel. I am an Arab. Even when there is so much diversity with religion here, I still never met a non-homophobic male Muslim. Like, I know you want to give Islam a good rep, but it's annoying when I constantly deal with Muslim bigots. Yeah, my friend, bigotry. First of all, Muslim across the board is such a fucking idiotic way to address this, okay? Because when you say Muslim, you're literally, normally what these guys are talking about is encompassing you and me as well, okay? What you're talking about is conservatives. Homophobia is not exclusive to Islam, okay? Homophobia is just a conservative value. Why is it that so many of you motherfuckers can't make that, can't distinguish between the two? Okay?
I want to make this very, very clear. I'm not fucking anti anything. I'm not homophobic. I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about what the book says. If the book says man and women lay together, and then the Pope is going to stand up now and say that you can be a gay preacher, the book doesn't mean anything now. So the whole religion doesn't mean anything. So the rules don't mean anything. If you're tolerant of everything, you stand for nothing. The problem is with religion is that it naturally needs to be intolerant. For a religion to be a religion which is respected, it needs to be intolerant of certain things.
Yeah, but
you can't say we're a religion which tolerates everything. Now you have no belief systems.
But when was that book written, you know?
It does, yeah, completely.
But the world evolves. So.
Completely. So Christianity's evolved into nothing. Islam hasn't. This is the point I'm making. The point I'm making is if you're going to throw your own rules away, you can't stand up and say this is a religion, these are our doctrines, but we tolerate everything.
Can't distinguish it because it literally says in the Quran, Lamau, it is not exclusive, but it's a major part of the religion. All religions are subject to fucking interpretation. Anyone who tries to tell you that that's not the case is a fucking liar. There is no such thing. Even the fundamentalists that we talk about, the Wahhabists, or for the white evangelical Protestants in America, or the Orthodox Jews, you know what I mean? Like, all of those motherfuckers are interpreting the religion, their own religion, in a way that suits their benefits, that suits their needs, okay? You're wild. Or wild if you genuinely think that any of these dudes, even the most fundy motherfuckers, are actually straight up following it to a T. Andrew, no, you're losing your base. You got to be Islamophobic. No. This is new wave, baby. Jordan Peterson and Andrew Tate are no longer Islamophobic. They realize that there's a fucking major market of dumbass fucking Muslim teenagers out there who will recognize that like their opinions are being justified in an identical capacity by these dickheads. Why? Because they identified something that most of you dumbasses can't. And that is, those guys are conservative. And so is fucking Andrew. That's it. That's it. Conservatism is the universal value that we're talking about here. Not Islam, not Christianity, none of that shit. Okay?
Everything, and we don't punish anyone for anything, and none of it really matters. Are you a Christian? Well, who the fuck isn't? Biggest hoe in the world's a Christian. Porn stars are Christians. Who gives a shit? It doesn't mean anything. It's different with Islam. With Islam, you can't get away with it. Even if you're saying that there's some Islam sluts, etc., fine, that's cool. But people don't stand up and openly disrespect Islam.
Oh, hell no.
Because they're afraid. So, once again, if you don't have rule systems and doctrines and beliefs and prophets, which people are afraid to mock, are you even a religion? People won't disrespect Islam. Nobody will disrespect it because they're scared.
Yeah, famously, you know? Famously, no one disrespects Islam. Hey, all my Muslim fans out there, every single moment that you have like experienced hatred in the post 9/11 world, especially if you live in the Western world, if you're lucky enough not to be fucking drone striked by America in whatever fucking part of the planet you live in, okay? If you were fortunate enough to be able to escape those treacherous conditions of imperialism and were able to make it out to the fucking Western world, okay? And not every Tom, Dick, and Harry and dumbass is like shitting on you all day, every day for the fucking way that you lived your life or how you carry yourself. Those guys, they're not disrespecting Islam. Nobody disrespects Islam. What the fuck is a drone strike then, man? Like, what is that? What do you mean, dude? The fuck do you mean? Charlie Hebdo begs to differ. Are you unironically bringing up the fucking terror attack against Charlie Hebdo as a way that like Islam is not being disrespected? Like, what the fuck do you mean? Literally, in 2016, Donald Trump ran for president by campaigning on saying that he was going to stop travel from the Muslim world, bro. What is this fucking weird bald fuck saying right now? There is no... Dude is clearly unaware of the Islamic African American community. There is no fucking, there's no religion that so routinely is cast aside and treated like it is like diametrically opposed to the way of existence of the Western world, the good guys, than Islam. There's no group of people on this planet right now in contemporary society that is regularly fucking attacked. Motherfucker said Mormon, bro. Yeah, I know. Mormons are so disrespected in America. It's crazy. That's why, you know, a Mormon guy who wears like fucking weird underwear and shit almost became president. That was crazy. There's nothing more disrespectful than that. You know what I mean? People are forgetting how we treated Syrian refugees when we saw they had phones. Yeah, dude.
Even in a Christian country.
What do you mean by disrespect?
I mean, disrespect it. Say something, disrespect it. You can walk around, if you could wear a t-shirt saying Jesus is gay, right here in Croatia, a Christian country, and you will make it out of the country alive. I dare you to do the same thing with the Islamic Prophet.
Like, yeah,
I dare you to do the same thing.
Bro, what does that even mean? Like, that doesn't fucking dictate anything, dude. Also, if you wore the fucking Jesus is gay shirt in like Alabama, pretty sure you wouldn't fucking make it out alive. So what the fuck does that mean? But all of that is completely inconsequential when you consider the current oppression globally that Muslim populations face as a consequence of American and Western imperialism. Okay? That's literally a Top Gear episode. Yeah, remember when Top Gear almost got fucking murdered for doing that exact same thing? Yeah, that was fun. So I guess there's at least one anecdotal evidence. One instance where you can just like literally point to. Oh.
You wouldn't make it out of a Christian country alive, an Islamic country alive. Even in Christian countries, you are not safe to do that. You do not disrespect their beliefs.
Yeah, disrespecting Allah is... Like,
no, you don't do that.
Yeah, you don't...
Nobody does. So what I'm saying
I see what you mean.
if they're the last religion on earth that people are afraid to disrespect, if their God is the last God on earth that people are afraid to disrespect, then he's the only God that matters. If every other...
Bro, you like, Muslims are getting fucking pogromed in India right now as we speak. Okay? There was a genocide in Myanmar against the Muslims living there. Like, not that long ago. It's still ongoing. America has dominated the fucking Muslim world for the past 20 fucking years. And this guy still has the audacity. Yeah, in fucking China, you have the oppression and cultural genocide of the Uyghur Muslims. Like, homies out here literally saying, you know, like, no, Muslims are fucking not disrespected at all. That is an incredible thing to say. That is an incredible thing to say. I know Andrew is personally trying to appeal to the universal, like to the global Muslim community by being like, yeah, Muslims, that's the real religion, like that's whatever, because you know he sees a lot of young Muslim men most likely fucking share some of his misogynistic tropes, his misogynistic points of view, and he recognizes that that's a robust market to enter, right? But what he's saying is fucking insane, dude. Even in the Western world, there are attacks on fucking mosques regularly. That's so stupid. Go tell a Muslim Palestinian if their religion is respected. Yeah.
God can be mocked, laughed at, put in video games and fucking shot at, stupid shit, dressed up gay on TV shows, ha 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 ha. What kind of religion is that? It's a joke.
Yo,
What?
It's a good point, man.
How come you're do you ever get afraid of getting canceled for being so, the shit you say?
Did you just say, firstly, let's make a few things.
No, and I
know,
mean,
I understand, but
wait, let me finish. I mean that in the sense where it's like, you seem to say crazy shit and your audience gets bigger, when usually people who say some shit that you say, a lot of people would come after them.
That's not true. That's not true. That's never been the case, man. There's no such thing, okay? Especially if you're saying shit like this. Especially if you're saying reactionary shit. Oh my God.
That's true. But firstly, I don't live in fear, so I'm not afraid of anything.
But how could you get canceled? Because most of your shit is
Women.
not even your own accounts, right?
Secondly, I'm just breaking down the sentence as a professional because that's what I do. You said fear of getting canceled. So the first word incorrect was fear. I'm not afraid of anything. I don't live in fear. Second thing is canceled. If I was going to be afraid of anything on the planet, the last thing I'd be afraid of is getting canceled. Like, I've had people try to kill me. I have real enemies as we stand right now. There are groups of men waking up who want a bullet in my head. I don't give a fuck if some dork on the internet makes a video saying cancel Tate. Don't give a solitary shit. I have real problems. So just breaking down the sentence. I'm not afraid of shit. Would never be afraid of getting canceled. To answer the meta question.
That's my favorite thing when people are just like, hey, do you ever feel like you'll be afraid of, do you ever fear that you'll get canceled for saying things that like you personally believe everyone else agrees with? Like, even if that's not the case, like, isn't his entire argument launched around like, you agree with me deep down inside, you agree with me? Okay, well, if that's the fucking case, then why would he be canceled? Then hella people fucking agree with you.
As to, am I worried that someone's going to hear something I say and then be offended and then people aren't going to follow me anymore? Once again, I couldn't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I say what I think. These are the things I truly believe. Some people agree with me. Some people don't agree with me. And that's absolutely and utterly fine. You're right. I am doing very, very well, despite the fact I'm saying things I'm not supposed to say.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. I am doing very, very well. But I think the reason that is because people know I'm authentic. People know I actually mean them. I can explain them in a way that makes them hard to disagree with. Even feminists struggle to argue with me on a lot of points. And also, I really do believe the things I say, most people intrinsically, even if it's a lesser version of, even if it's less extreme, agree with me. Most men intrinsically agree with a lot of the things I say.
Man, yeah. I'm surprised no.
Okay, well, yeah, he's like, I'm not afraid of being canceled. Also, most men agree with me intrinsically. Oh, I guess that's why then. Yeah. Well, you just mentioned why you don't get canceled.
No feminists have ever come for your neck.
No, they've tried, but how can you come for my neck? How can you come for my neck when their basic battle cry and their basic weapons are ineffective? First, let's call them a misogynist. Yeah, I'm a misogynist. Okay, next. You're sexist. Yeah, probably. Next. Okay, I'm going to cancel you. Don't give a fuck. I ain't even got nothing to cancel. I'm on everyone else's account. I ain't got an account. Next. Okay, well, we can't call him an incel.
No, I think you can. I do think you can do that. I think he is not only a misogynist, but I think he's like an insecure little baby. Bro, the police trying to cancel him. Yeah, no, I do think you can, and I do agree with it. Like, I do think that I'm doing it right now. I'm calling you an incel. And not only that, but I think not only is Andrew Tate a misogynist or whatever, okay, like, so are a lot of guys, he's also uniquely scared. All of this, like, over-the-top machismo, this, like, hyper-masculine presentation that he puts on is a way to desperately hide the underlying fears that he has about people recognizing how scared he is all the time. That's it. You know what I mean? No one behaves this way unless they have something to fucking prove, something that they're running away from. And because there are a lot of insecure men just like him out there, they will look to him and not recognize that this is a carefully crafted, deliberate tailored image that he is presenting to the world. A way that like absolutely appeals to the legitimately also insecure man babies that are out there. Lol, you're scared of masculinity? I'm so scared of masculinity, man. You're right. Says Sacred Blood Cube on Twitch chat. So terrified. You're right. You fucking got me. I'm not afraid of masculinity. I think that you can be a masculine person. I would say that I am a masculine person. Sometimes that even comes across as a little bit too intimidating for some people who don't want to give me the time of day or assume certain things about me and immediately rush to call me a misogynist. The difference, of course, is that like I don't have to constantly hype up how masculine I am. The difference is that I can at least like even try to, you know, be more in touch with the feminine side. You know what I mean? Paint my nails. Do shit like that. That's the difference. Because if you're like a genuinely masculine person, you shouldn't give a shit about that. If you're a genuinely alpha individual, which is not even a real concept. It's bullshit. It's made up. The guy who literally invented it said that it was falsified. You don't say it. Why do you paint your nails, lol? I paint my nails because I want to be more approachable. I wear pearl choker necklaces. I want to be more approachable. That's why. I'm 6'4". I'm hairy as fuck. I understand the way that I look and how it comes across to people in the real world when I encounter them. And also because I think it's a fun way to, I don't know, accessorize. I think it looks cool. You might not. But the difference is, I don't give a shit about what you think. I thought you just liked that stuff. No, I do. I like it. I like it as well. It's another way. I think that men, unfortunately, have lost their way. Back in the day, you used to be able to put powder on your face and wear a wig and all these fucking fancy outfits, all this jewelry. Nowadays, men cannot accessorize. We have no options. So if I see an opportunity to accessorize a little bit, to express myself in that way, I'm going to take it. Men used to fucking wear skirts, high heels, all this crazy shit. Now you can't even do that. What is it? Why do you think you have to look less intimidating? I see the way I look. I see the way that people react. I want to make sure that, you know, I don't want to fucking eliminate people from ever approaching me. That's it. Anyway.
You're a misogynist. Like, it's just a circle. They don't have any weapons.
Yeah.
They have no weapons against me.
Yeah.
How are you going to sit there to the dude sitting with a bunch of beautiful women in his mansion and then say, you're a sexist? You're ugly. You're a 3. These chicks are hot and they chose me. I don't give a fuck what you say. I'm not interested.
It's interesting.
It's actually very unfortunate. It's kind of unfortunate because women are completely and utterly solely judged on how they look. Like, a lot of these feminists are fucking, they're so busted. Like, if you're going to be a feminist, at least get hot first. Because if you're hot, you'll matter. Oh, the hot bitch said this.
Do you ever think
But if the ugly bitch said this, oh, you hear what the ugly bitch said? Have you ever heard it? No one cares. Nobody cares you're ugly.
Yeah.
It's just nobody cares. I understand why you're mad. I'm me, and the hot bitch is me. I get it. You're mad at God. That's fine.
Hot bitches chose me. You're mad. Dude, that is like, you're like a kid in a playground, dude. I don't know what to say about that other than this is like, can it be possible he's not scared? He's just a giant douchebag, law. Some people just suck and maybe it's not always that deep. No, I think he is a douchebag too. But part of that douchebaggery comes from overcompensating for certain fears. What fucking douchebag do you know that's like, I don't know, just genuinely evil? The results of their actions, the consequences of their actions might come across as genuinely fucking evil. But there's always something, there's always an underlying reasoning behind why people behave the way that they do. And it's almost always insecurity. Like, everyone's insecure. It's just about how you can overcome said insecurities. That's called growing up. You know what I mean? Confidence is developed. You're not born with it. It's about overcoming your insecurities. That's how you build confidence. You hang out with porn stars and don't even have to take their passports? Yep, that's true.
But what are you gonna do? Cancel me? I don't care. Make a video. Keep making videos. I don't care.
There's a direct correlation between that, right? Hot girls aren't going to come after you, but the ugly ones will.
Hot girls love men.
He cares a lot about the way he's perceived. Do you feel the same? No, I usually do stuff that I enjoy doing regardless of how people perceive me. That doesn't mean that I can't every now and then do a thing or two that is like aesthetic. Like, do you think I can't appeal to the same audience that he appeals to in the same exact way? He tried to fucking call me out on like being a brokey or whatever when we had a conversation. And if you remember, like, I talked about it. I'm talking about Tate law. No, I know. He cares a lot about the way he's perceived. Do you feel the same? Oh, I thought you meant like, do you feel like you care about the way you are perceived? Oh, I misunderstood your question. No, of course he cares about how he's perceived. That's what I'm saying. The entire thing that he's designed is like an elaborate ruse.
Who are prepared to protect, provide, take care of them. If you're prepared to protect, provide, and take care, to a degree, you see yourself in a position of authority. To a degree, right? I need to take care of her. I'm going to pay her rent. She's going to come on my boat. She's going to listen to me. She's going to have a good life. You see yourself in a position of authority, so which means to some degree you are misogynistic. Women, beautiful women, love misogynistic men. When you see a 19-year-old Ukrainian on a billionaire's...
Did you want to be approachable? Why? So people can talk to you. You care about getting people to talk to you almost in a sense, to be welcomed by them. You're just a person. Why would they? You're confusing, bro. He's not wrong. Women aren't hard to get, especially if we had the money he has. Yeah, that's it. That's there you go. You're an ASU fan? That's crazy. I feel like he would not agree with your worldview, my friend. It's always so funny when these fucking weirdo incels come crawling out of the woodwork every time I talk about this, and then they're like fans of a friend of mine, you know what I mean? Or someone that I know. You know? And it's like, well, I know that motherfucker. You don't. Let me tell you. They would not like your opinion or your attitude. As the gaming industry in general, yeah, they like... I just realized Hasanabi is reacting to an anti-version of himself. Yes. Like I have hair, for example.
Yacht in Dubai. Is she complaining that he's the boss and he's in charge? Or is she like, oh, I'm glad he bought this boat. I don't know how boats work. I just want to fucking have a cocktail. Be a misogynist. Cool. You work out the port fees. I don't give a shit.
God damn it.
So they love misogynists. So the only women who don't love misogynists are the women who are too ugly to get fucked by a misogynist. And then they want to come along and try and cancel you on the internet. I don't give a shit. Cancel me. I will stand up right here and say I am sexist. Now, I don't mean that in a bad way, right? Because I'm sexist both ways. I try and say this all the time, but no one can seem to fathom it, especially not feminists with their minuscule brains. There are certain things in the world that I only trust men with, and there's certain things in the world that I only trust women with. I'm not talking about superiority, because superiority is field dependent. Men are better at certain things. Women
What's
are
the
better
one
at
thing
certain
you'd
things.
never let a woman do? The top thing a woman you'd never let her do over a man?
Oh, there's loads of things, bro. Loads of things I never
What's the
let
top
women
Can you
do.
give us a couple?
I'll tell you the number one thing. So anything that is violence related, women should be nowhere near. So I'll give you an example. My woman is very well trained that if it goes off in the street, she needs to just run and scream. If I say fuck off, leave. And I'll tell you why. I have seen the number of times I've seen a man walking with his chick, some beef goes, the girl tries to like get in the way. She doesn't want her man or the fight to happen, get hurt, da-da-da. I've seen a woman try to get in the way, da-da-da. Then she turns to her own man, gets hold of his arm, like, don't, holds his primary weapon when he gets knocked the fuck out. And she's holding on his fucking right hand. Boom, KO, head stomped.
Wow.
Stupid bitch. Now, her intentions may have been pure, but she just fucking ended her man's life. You are not capable and you're not prepared for the realities of violence.
Physical altercations,
Anything
get away.
altercation like, fuck off. Don't get in the middle of it. Don't hold on to me.
So fuck off
Don't
during
try and
physical
calm it down.
altercations.
Run and call the police. Run. But there was, because I see it so many times, bro, especially like if a man's outnumbered, because the chick might.
It's so funny. It's like, bro, how... My life a movie for real, bro. Andrew Tate's always, dude. Andrew Tate be like, bro, I'm always getting fucking knocked out, okay? I'm always out here getting into fights in the middle of the fucking street. I'm always getting knocked the fuck out, but at least my bitch not next to me.
Might love him. She might have truly pure intentions. Might 3 dudes on her.
Bro, why is he acting like you're about to get into a side quest fight at the supermarket? He's speaking like this is a constant fight. Yeah, no, he's like in a video game. It's just his life a movie for real. Like, you don't understand. Andrew Tate is top bitch. Yeah. He's just, dude, he's constantly getting into fights, dude. And that's so weird. What the fuck? There comes a point in your life, usually when you're like outside of college age, you know what I mean? Once you like grow out of being in college, or like you leave the state of New Jersey, especially, you know what I mean? Like, you're just not going to find yourself in a lot of altercations that escalate to physical violence. Like if you're constantly finding yourself like fighting pedestrians, you might not be living in fucking Romania. You might be living in Grand Theft Auto. Okay, you're in a server, bro. You're on No Pixel. Okay. Yes, I said New Jersey. That's the only exception I make. That's the only place. Like even fucking Florida probably doesn't have as much fisticuffs per capita as fucking New Jersey. Okay, the only place where you have like literally like a CPA try to beat your ass at a Wegmans, okay? It's just wild. Or if you're in the presence of Ezra Miller. It's just weird like that. I don't know what it is. It's just a high tea environment, I guess. But my point is, all jokes aside, once you are past a certain fucking point in your life, like, you really shouldn't be getting into this many fights. And if you are getting into this many fights, like, again, hate to say it, but like you might be the common denominator, you know? You might be the reason. What is happening here? It's kind of wild. They're like, I'm from Jersey and have witnessed fistfights from the parents at a Chuck E. Cheese. There you go. It's almost as common as the top of the hour ad break. Here's the 1 minute ad break now. But like, as I was saying, who are you around? Are you around fucking animals? Who are you around? Like, you can't reason with motherfuckers. They're like constantly trying to jump you. What's going on? He's around other top G's. No, I just don't understand. I literally don't understand why the fuck someone would get into this many fights that he's like always talking about fucking, being in a battle situation.
Guy. Oh, leave it. She's in the way and shit. They're just going to hurt you if they're really about it. If they're really from the street, they're going to knock you out now. Like, what the fuck are you there for?
Do I have a crush on Andrew Tate? No, I have a crush on your mom, and I would never cheat on her.
Now go protect you and me? Get the fuck out of here. So anything violence related. That's why I don't even like holding hands with a chick. I've seen it happen, man. You're holding hands with a bitch down the street.
You don't hold hands at all?
If you hold hands with a girl, right?
You never hold
He
hands.
always does. He's a big
Don't let me catch
hold-hander.
you in a photo holding hands.
I really, in certain scenarios, I will.
Okay, yeah.
But like if
Like
I'm
walks
walking
by the beach
if
and
I'm
shit?
walking, yeah, like if it's
Yeah.
very lonely.
Sunsets?
But if I'm walking down the street, I don't.
Yeah, God forbid some other person sees me holding hands with a woman, dude. I'm only holding hands with my bros. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking gay, dude. Catch me holding hands with a woman, dude. What the fuck? What am I, gay? Pfft, no, would never do that. Ha! I'm only holding my bros, big sweaty bros that I'm fucking doing push-up competitions with. What the fuck? Why is he like this, dude? Oh, that's so funny. Dude, this guy, I'm not gonna lie, boys, if I was 14, I probably would have thought this dude was awesome, okay? Like, just no pussy having ass, 14-year-old, constantly fucking jerking off, imagining the scenarios in which I'll finally fucking lose my virginity. I would probably think this dude is a boss man. You know what I mean? He's so fucking cool. He would never hold hands with a girl, dude. He's not a bitch, right? It's literally just like, yeah. I mean, I see it. I see the appeal.
I don't like to hold hands with the chick because if anything were to go off or happen, her instinct is to just grasp you and hold you, which is fine.
Why, are you like wanted like that?
It's not about whether I'm wanted like that.
Gotta be prepared.
Well, to say you don't want to hold hands with a girl because you're worried shit's gonna go down.
Bro, there's terrorist attacks. There's shit that happens. Guns go off. Cars start plowing through things.
That's awesome. I'm pissed because you're kind of right. No, I mean, literally, this is a phase that you fucking grow out of. So, hey, listen, if you have like a younger brother who's really into Andrew Tate, or if you have like a, relative in your life, or if you yourself are young and like you see some of your fucking classmates get really into this fucking dickhead, remember that like the only people that stay into that mentality are going to become cops in your fucking neighborhood. They're never going to actually leave your hometown. Okay. So like you are going to be able to escape the treacherous conditions that you're currently in your social circle. Some motherfuckers are not going to. I'm going to tell you right now, okay? You got to rip that Band-Aid off. Some people, they're not going to change. Okay? They're going to stay stuck. They're going to stay hard stuck on Tateist thought. But a lot of people will grow out of it for sure.
I do have enemies, whatever. I don't want to think,
have enemies.
Fuck. Oh, get the fuck off me. And then I don't have time. I don't have time for it. For what? Hold hands at home. We're walking now. Professionalism. We're walking somewhere. Stand there. Don't fucking, if something goes off, leave me to...
Bro, he's so fucking alpha, dude. Real men, right? They walk in a straight line. Oh, that's awesome. Dude, come on, dude. He's like... I love that he's in a constant state of panic, but that's macho. You know what I mean? Like, my man behaves like a shell-shocked fucking Marine from Vietnam or some shit, okay? He's seeing shapes. He's like, why are the bushes speaking to me, okay? Meanwhile, at the same time, that's the most alpha, most macho way you can be, okay? He's just like running around thinking that the fucking bushes are speaking Vietnamese at him. But also at the same time, he's like, that's alpha. Someone in the chat described it perfectly. Yeah, it's like he's like a chihuahua. You know what I mean? He's just like a chihuahua. Like, I can't hold hands with you. It's constant danger. It's like, bro, that's my friend. That's not you being a fucking bad bitch. Like, you might have like some, schizoaffective disorder. You should probably get that checked out. If you literally think that there's like homies ready to jump you from every fucking corner, like you got some other issues going on, and you should 100% like go to the doctor. I'm just saying, like, you normally in this situation, you'd be like, oh, like this is called gang stalking. It is a very real diagnosed medical condition that some people have. You're not being a bad bitch. You're just like, you're just wilding out.
Deal with it. And I've seen women in situations where even when their intentions are completely pure, they're not just a neutral, they are a net negative. A woman who does not properly train will get your ass ended. She will get your ass put
For the record, any motherfucker that says they have ops like this would not be like hanging out in fucking Croatia with the Nelk boys, okay? I'm willing to... You're being ableist? Yes, dude, I am being ableist, okay? I am, yeah. What are you gonna do? Fucking cancel me? I'm top G. Uncancelable. Go ahead, write your fucking Twitter thread, all right? That's the one thing he's right about, is that like the idea that like, oh man, like here's the thing, okay? There are more people that are just fucking normal and able to see nuance in commentary than people like you who are incapable of being nuanced. You know what I mean?
sleep. So see it all the time. So that's one thing I don't trust women with. I'll give you a bunch of examples. I don't let women drive me in cars. Everyone loses their mind when I say this. I'll drive.
Never.
Has the chick ever drove your Bugatti?
Fuck, what the fuck? Who is this guy?
That's cap.
No! No woman has
She
ever
was hot
driven
enough
any
when
of
you
my
did?
cars,
Cap.
ever.
I
You
call
never
cap.
let a girl. You never let a
Okay,
girl.
but wait, have you
There's
gotten,
been a baddie that you've let drive
yeah,
the
that's-
Bugatti.
Yeah.
You got a soft spot, man. Come on.
Yeah.
I would
You
bet.
got-
I
Okay,
would
wait,
bet
have you
money.
gotten roadhead in the Bugatti?
Gentlemen. I state on my name, I want you to understand this very, very carefully. No woman has driven any of my cars ever. The cheapest car I possibly own, I would not let a female drive.
So wait,
If you
why?
think-
Why though?
If you think I'm going to see a chick, and just because she is hot, just because she was born with an innate value, because she was born attractive.
I'm just picturing like motherfuckers in their hand-me-down 2007 Honda Civic that they got from their older brother being like, sorry, bitch. You can't drive my Civic, yeah? I'm a top G. It's like, bro. Like, Ronald, why do you have that accent? Like, you fucking grew up in Chino. What the fuck? It's like, no, my Bugatti, bro, it's a Civic, dude. It's a top Civic. Oh no, that's awesome.
I'm going to assume she has the competence to pilot a $5.2 million Bugatti that she's never fucking driven before. And I'm going to allow her to risk that. I'm going to allow myself to risk that asset just to hope she might suck a little bit of dick when I can just fuck someone else. You're out of your fucking minds.
Would you let
What?
She might suck a little bit of dick to risk that. I'm going to allow myself to risk that asset just to hope she might suck a little bit of dick when I can just fuck someone else. You're out of your fucking minds.
Yeah, suck a little bit of dick is right, dude. Yeah, just a little bit. Just a little one. Little bit. Why did you shit on me so hard? Hand me down suing and from Chino. Stop being mean. Shut up.
Would you let them drive?
Never.
What about the lower?
fucking
Wait,
never.
wait.
Kylie Jenner.
No, wait, hold on.
No.
What about
no.
one of the lower end ones?
Fuck.
What
no.
about Danica Patrick?
You just think they're gonna crash it?
It's not.
That is literally bottom G behavior. A real top G would not give a fuck. Okay? If you were a real top G, gives a fuck if your car was crashed. You could buy a new one. You could buy 10 new ones. That's what top G behavior is. Someone play the fucking Sigma music over this. I mean, goddamn, dude. Yeah. My bitch drove my car, right? And she fucking crashed it. Well, guess what? I'm not a bottom G, I'm a top G. So I bought 4 more. Bitch.
One, I think they're gonna crash it. That's part of it. 2.
Why? Have you been in like a bad situation? Because you say your shit's based on life experience. Have you been in like a bad women driving situation?
You know what it is? I'm a chess player, right?
Yeah.
So it's not just about what did happen or what could happen. It's about understanding the reality of what guaranteed will happen. And the fact that... No, I want you to understand something.
That's good.
I want you to understand something. The fact that I know what would happen in a hypothetical, even though that hypothetical is extremely unlikely.
I don't think you've ever dunked on a conservative talking head as sad as Tate. Yeah, because most of the conservative talking heads that I fucking scream at are like so vile that it offends me. You know what I mean? He's vile too. He's awful too. But the sadness seeps out. A lot of those other, like Matt Walsh is like fucking so annoying. You know what I mean? Like someone like Matt Walsh has no redeemable qualities. It's not even like entertaining to listen to. Like Andrew Tate at least has like entertaining moments. You know what I mean? When he's aware of what he's doing and he's like fucking really greatly exaggerating the dumbass shit that he says. But like someone like Matt Walsh is just like pure anger. You know what I mean? Like Matt Walsh hates trans people more than Andrew Tate hates women. Like I'll tell you that. Okay? Like Andrew Tate does not like women. Andrew Tate is deeply misogynistic. For sure. That much is clear. But Matt Walsh would literally kill trans people if, society did not, if society allowed it. Like, he just would. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, he, on the other hand, is more so like, he, on the other hand, would he might too, okay? Maybe. But he's more so like indifferent. And doesn't want to see women as human. Also, like I said, it is actually legitimately dangerous to have a guy like this because, like, he's also kind of entertaining at the same time. You know what I mean? Whereas like Matt Walsh and shit, they're just like every ounce, every fraction of their commentary is perfectly fucking designed to give you talking points to just like shit on every marginalized identity. You know what I mean? Whereas like Andrew Tate is just like he's jumping from shit to shit, like different subject matters. He's like kind of like you can make fun of him. How does he hate women by having relationship rules? Yeah, one of the relationship rules is like you're my property. My man said, how does he hate relationships? I mean, how does he hate women if he's